guys, this is Ward. Today we have a different exercise. Last video we have X and Y. In this type of exercise, if you can see here, we have like 2 power. And there's 2 different ways we can solve this problem. The first, we can multiply 2 times 3, we have 6, and then you multiply 6 to 3, and this time is 2. And in this exercise, the new thing we have here is -2. The way you deal with the number here is different than when you deal with X and Y. So I will show you today how you deal with it. So what we know, if you have a minus times minus, what you get is plus. That's the rule. But if you have like -2 times -1, you're going to get 2. But if you have -2 times 1, you're going to get -2. So that's the rule. So in this exercise, if you look here, we have 3 times 2, we have 6. And we know 6. So the number here, number 2, have to be a positive at the end. And that's what we should deal with. Another thing you should know, if those was similar, if we have X and X, the first thing we do before we solve the problem, we combine the number on the top. Let's say this was X 2 times X 3. If those was the same thing, we just combine 2 plus 3, so we got to get 5. So it could be 5x power 5. But this one, because they are different, so what we're going to do is going to be 3 times 6, and then 6 times 3, 6 times 2, 2 power 6. And that's what we're going to do. So let's solve in the first technique. So the first thing you could do, it should be equal. So what we're going to do here, it'd be -2, and then x 2 times y 3. And what we're going to do first here, we're going to do this 3 times 2, we're going to get 6. And here is going to be -2 power 6. And then x, so it's 2 times 6, y 3 times 6. So it should be 64, and then you have 2 times 6, 12. So x should be 12, and then y, it should be 3 times 6 is 18. And that's how you solve this type of the problem. So you're going to ask why we got 64, because 2. So let me say this. So if you have 2 power 2, you're going to get 4. But if you have -2 and then power 3, you're going to get minus 8. And if this 4, you're going to get 16. So that's how you get 64. So let me show you how you get to 64. So 2, and we say 6. So we're going to get begin from 2. So let's say the second way we do it. So 2, it'd be power 2 is going to be equal 4. That's how this changed. Okay? And so you're going to leave with 4 power 3. And 4 power 3, it will give you 64. And that's how we give 64. How? Because it look like this. 4 times 4 times 4. That's how you get 64. Because 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4, because we know 4 times 6 is 24. So you have 4, you carry 2, 4 times 1 is 4 plus 2 is 64. That's how you get 64. So our answer is right. That's another way you solve this type of the problem. The second way you solve it is to solve the one here. So the one inside, it will equal, so you're going to put this, it's going to be, let's go this way, and it go this way, and it go this way. So you're going to have 4, it's been a while, but today we came back and we're going to have some fun. It's a so simple exercise here, and I'm going to make it simple for you. And so what we have today, as you can see here, simplified. So we're going to deal with what we call the power of the power. So what does mean, this one is a power of 2, and then outside is 2, and the whole thing is power 3. So the way you solve this kind of the problem, you deal with this one first, and then you go to the one on the top. Way back last year, we had exercise where you have A, can be A and B, but just let's say if you have A, AB, and the power 2. What do? You deal with the one on the top. Let's say this one has 3. And this one have 4. You deal with one only on the power. So as you can see here, we're going to have A and 4 times 2. And the whole thing is, and then you have B, 3 times 2. So you're dealing with the power only. So you're going to have A, power 8, because 2 times 4 is 8. And then this one times b times 3 is 6. That's exactly the same thing we're doing right here. The only difference is we have a number. So what you're going to do here, the first thing you're going to do, you're going to deal with only the first thing. So you're going to have 2 and 2 times 2. I just want to show you the process. So this one is going to equal 2 power 4. And then you still have 3. Alright? So this one is going to come down, it's going to be 2 the 4 times 3. And we know 3 times 4 is 12. So it's be 2 over power 12. And you can find the value of this 2 power 12. But you just need calculator. I don't even know. But the only way you can do it, if you want to find out, it can be 2 times 2 12 times. So I think we can do it. So you can say 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, 12 times. It's going to give you the same value. But if you have a calculator, you can just do the same thing. So you can leave it this way, or you can find that value. You know? So, and we know 2 times 12 is what? 24, but that's not the number you need. So you can use calculator and you'll be able to find the value of 2 power 12. And that's how you deal with an example like this one. If this one was like A or B, you're still doing the same thing. Even if it's A or B, it still give you the same. So you deal with this the first and then you come back. So even if you substitute this one to be a B times 2, and then the whole thing was 3, it's still the same thing. You know, you will end up here with B, so it can be a B or the whole thing times 12. It's the same thing. So yeah, go and find the value of 2 times this one, and you're good to go. If you have a question, let me know. But that's how you solve the type of this problem. Thank you.